friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about debt, and I'm going to tell you how much I have, what my plan is for paying that debt off, and why, I guess, what my reasons are for the order that I want to pay my debts off in. There are so many different methods for paying off your debt. I have done quite a bit of research on the different methods, and I just chose what's best for me and what makes the most sense to me. Feel free to do whatever you want if you even have debt. I do want to give you a little bit of background real quick before I get into it. I am 21 years old and I'm a college student. I do have a few student loans, but I'm not including that on here because they're deferred as of right now, which means that I don't have to make any payments on them yet because I'm not graduated. So I'm just not going to worry about those yet. I just want to focus on the current debts that I have to make monthly payments on and that are gaining interest. Yeah, I got my first credit card when I was, I think, 18. Yeah, you have to be 18 to get a credit card. And so I got one right when I turned 18. I got it to pink, Victoria's Secret, and I actually did pretty good with that one. I do have a problem with maxing out credit cards. I know you're only supposed to use like 20 to 30% of your limit. So if you have a $100 limit, for example, then you'd only want to spend $30, no more than that, and then you want to pay it off. But I had an issue with maxing out my credit cards and then paying the monthly payment until I had enough money to pay off the credit card and then max out again. And that was like my cycle, which has been my cycle, which I want to stop. So I do have 4 credit cards now. Pink is one of them, but it's at 0. It's paid off. So I have 4 credit cards and I have 1 personal loan. So I'm going to show you my numbers. But I just want to give you a little bit of background, my age, and what kind of debt I have aside from student loans. So right here I have mapped out my debt tracker. And so I basically just wrote what debt I'm talking about, the balance, which is what I owe, and then my monthly minimum payment, and then the interest rate. So first I have a Capital One credit card. The limit is only $300 on that one, and I have it at $251. And so yeah, it's pretty much utilized completely. I only have like $49 left. Each month my minimum payment is $25, which is not bad. The reason, oh, by the way, I want to say, I have these in the order that I want to pay them off in. So I want to pay Capital One first, and then the interest rate is 26.99, which is my highest of the 5. And yeah, so I put that one first, not because of the interest rate, even though that does play a factor. It's because it's only $251, and I think that if I pay that one off first, I'll see progress faster, which would be more motivating, and then I can just cross that one off. So, and then never use it again, hopefully. So that's why I chose that one to be first. And then next I have Best Buy, my Best Buy credit card. Now that one has no interest, as you can see, and that's because if I pay off my balance in a year, then it will have no interest. But if people don't pay off their balance in a year, then all of a sudden a whole bunch of interest hits them and they owe a lot more than that. So that's why it's second. That's my minimum due each month is $29. That's it. So yeah, that's why that one is second, because I don't want the interest to hit. So then I have a personal loan, and I wanted to make this one first, but I ended up putting it third. But the reason I wanted to put it first is because this minimum monthly payment is $157, and that kills me sometimes. Some months I struggle to get that. So yeah, I just want to pay it off so that I don't have that big of a bill, especially because my future rent is going to be pretty pricey and my car payment is $300. So I'm going to pay that off third. That's my lowest interest rate when we don't count Best Buy. It's 14.5%, and then I owe $1,682 on that. But I took out $4,000, so I did pretty good on paying that off. It's over halfway. Next I have Kohl's, and Kohl's is literally almost maxed out as well. My limit is $1,500 and I have $21 left, $20 and some change. Minimum payment each month is $44, and the interest rate is 21.9. And then lastly, I have a Discover card, which is like a student credit card. I have the student one, and I owe $1,949 out of $1,950. So I literally have change left to spare. And my minimum payment is $47 a month. And so I put Kohl's above that just because the interest rate is a little bit higher. So yeah, that is my debt. Okay, so I just showed you my debt and how much I pay, how much I owe, all of that, and the interest rates. Now I'm going to show you, or I guess talk you through my plan for paying my debt off. Okay, so before I develop my plan to pay off my debt, I'm going to tell you what my 2 goals are for like the next few months. So, goals. So the first one is I would like to pay off my very first credit card that is on the list, which is the Capital One credit card. Pay it off by March 31st. So basically I have until the end of the month to pay that off. That is more than realistic for me because I have my sinking funds. And in here I have an envelope titled debt. Where is it? Right here. And in here, I already have $220. So I only need about $32 more, and I'm all set, which I will have in my next paycheck. So I'm just gonna write how much it is. It's the $251.25. So that one, very realistic. Okay, number 2 is I would like to have the second and third on the list, Best Buy credit card and the personal loan. I would like to have both of those paid off by August 15th. So we're gonna write Best Buy credit card and personal loan. And we're gonna underline and. Pay off by August 15th of this year. So we're gonna write the total of the 2 combined, and I have that on this messy little page that I wrote my notes on, like made the table before I added it to my iPad document that you saw in the beginning. So that would be the TLC loan and Best Buy. So we're gonna add this and this. So 1682.16 plus 1200.82. All right, and the total is $2,882.98. We're just gonna say 2883 because it's basically a whole nother dollar anyway. 83. Okay, so those are my 2 goals for the next few months for my debt. Now I'm going to make a plan. So this one already done, have a plan for that. That is taken care of. Now I'm going to write my plan for the second goal. Okay, so $2,883 by August 15th. Now that's kind of a lot. We are going to go to our calendar and find today, which is right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna count the number of paydays we have until August 15th. And I don't know your guys, I'm just saying we as in me. So here's today. So I get paid this week. So 1, skip 2, skip 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have 12 weeks because here's the 15th. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up the calculator. 12 weeks. Just gonna write that down so I don't forget it. 12, it's not really 12 weeks, it's 12 paydays. So 12 paydays. And so we're gonna take that number, 2883, and divide it by 12. And it's a really big number because that is how much I would have to do per paycheck. So almost $500 a month, and that is not realistic for me. So what we're gonna do is, I know I have 2 big money sums coming because I heard that the stimulus check got passed today, which would be $1,400. So we are going to plan for that. So stimulus check, and in parentheses, I'm going to write that we're getting $1,400. And if this is wrong, my aunt told me that it got passed. So I'm relying on this. And if it doesn't, then that's okay. We'll figure it out. But as of right now, I'm just going to go with it. The other money sum that I'm going to get is a refund from my school refund. And I will be getting back between $1,200 and $1,400, but we're going to go with $1,200 just to be safe. Okay, so then here is what we are going to contribute straight to these two debts. But first we need to figure that out. So let's clear this. We have $2,883. That is what I need to get before August while paying all my other bills. So let's keep that in mind. What we're going to do is we're going to determine how much of the stimulus check and how much of the school refund is going to go towards that to make my amount that I need to contribute per paycheck as little as possible. So of the $1,400, I think I'm going to be able to get by with putting $1,000 towards debt. So let's see what that would be. We're going to subtract $1,000. And then after that, I'm going to subtract what I'm going to contribute from the school refund. So I'm going to contribute from that. I'm going to say, honestly, let's just do $800 and leave me with $400 for both. So we're going to do $800. And that is how much would be left to be taken out of my paycheck. So we're going to divide that by 12. And that's $90.25. That is a lot more realistic than $240 for me. I also can do DoorDash. DoorDash is really good for like college students or anyone really who likes to make their own schedule. I love it because I can literally just hop on the schedule, go do some orders, and then however much money I make, I can transfer it straight to my bank account that day. I know you have to do like 25 orders in order to do that. If you guys are curious, comment down below. I can make a video on DoorDash, how much I make, blah, blah, blah. That's not my only job though. I also work at the school that I attend, work study, and I'm also training. Well, I actually have to take my insurance test because I'm going to be selling life insurance and health insurance. But I'm not going to count that as income because it's not really yet. I still have to pass my exam. So we're going to write here though so that I can remember. We are going to contribute $1,000 to my debt from the stimulus check. Hopefully we get that. And then we are going to do $800 for my school refund. So that was $1,800, and I'm just going to write exactly what I put into this calculator. So we're going to write the 2,883 minus 1,800, and I'll just do this just to be sure. $1,083. So then we're just going to write exactly what I'm going to do in the calculator. So divided by 12. That is, we're just going to say $91 per paycheck. Now you saw my next two goals regarding my debt as well as the plan for paying those off. And I hope it made sense. If it didn't make sense to you, please comment down below and ask any questions you want. I'll try to respond to anyone who has a question or just wants to say they enjoyed my video or anything nice and positive. We love positivity here. I hope that it gave you, I don't know, maybe an idea on how you want to pay off your debt or maybe just some motivation and inspiration, whether it's to pay off debt or to stay away from credit cards. I mean, credit cards can be good if you use them right. Don't max them out like I do. I've never missed a payment though, so that's good. I have 100% payment history. But it's the utilization that kills me. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will be posting again soon, so make sure you stay tuned. You can hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post. And make sure to subscribe and hit a like button if you want, and leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I know my last video I had lots of comments and they were all so supportive, and I literally appreciate it so much. It made me so excited to do this video. Hope this helps someone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.